Today we're talking about the perfect morning routine. And spoiler alert, there's no such thing as perfection, but there's actually a best way to do things in this industry of real estate. And I'm going to share with you some of the habits, some of the tricks, some of the stuff that I've learned to implement in my daily morning routine that makes a big difference. Now we're going to get to a few specifics here that I like to put in place every single morning, but there's a few ground rules. And you could take my advice on this or not, but I'll share with you that once I implemented these things, I started getting a lot more clarity. I got a lot more energy for the day ahead, and also more productive, more income, more sales. So I truly believe that when you win the morning, you win the day. And rule number one for me has to be no social media whatsoever before 9 a.m. It's just a non-negotiable. I honestly don't even have Facebook or Instagram on my phone. And I understand that sometimes, it can be tough to get away from those things, but it made a huge difference for me. What I do now is I keep Facebook and Instagram available on my iPad. And it keeps me away from those things, even when I need to reach out for my phone, for my day timer or stuff like that. If you've got that luxury, definitely take advantage of that. It makes a huge difference. So let's get into the morning routine. What time should you get up? What should you be implementing in your morning routine? For myself, I get up quite early. Like this morning, I actually got up at 4:30 a.m. And I understand the time is going to be different for everybody, but there's a few reasons why I get up so early. And reason number one is that I like to attack the day, and I don't like for the day to attack me. All right? That sounds a bit aggressive, and it is, but let's face it, we're in the service industry. We're there to service clients, buyers and sellers, and when they want our help, we've got to be there for them. But I've set, expectations around my schedule, and I tell them that I'm usually available after 9 a.m. So that way I don't have to, worry about getting back to clients first thing in the morning. So what should you do in the morning? I think that no matter what hour you choose to get up, and the 4:30 a.m. is a bit extreme for some people, I get it. I know some people that get up way before that, right? And they might think that 4:30 is late, but it doesn't matter. What do you want to do when you get up? Well, there's a few things that you want to take care of. Number one is your mindset. I think you're doing a lot of heavy lifting if you're staying off social media. If you're not tuning in to what other people's problems are or other people's, successes, because social media can do some weird things. When you open it up and you see that your friend is having a bad day, you get down. If you open up your social media and you see that your friend is out on a vacation, and you're wondering why you're not out on a vacation. And let's face it, those things, those thoughts will serve no purpose to your day that's coming ahead. So be very cautious with all that stuff. It does zap you of a lot of your energy without you even knowing it. I read a good book on this subject a few years ago called Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. Me and the boys from the book club, we did a book club on it, and we all really enjoyed it, and we all changed the way that we interacted with social media after reading that book, that's for sure. So the mindset's super important. I like to get a list of stuff that I'm grateful for. If you're happy with your health right now, if the money's coming in, if you're lucky enough to have a spouse at home that you really love, itemize those things. And I've got a little daily planner here that I've put together. And if you guys want, it's full of memory joggers here. What are you grateful for? What are you excited about today? And that's all building on your mindset. That's all setting you up to have the best day possible. And if you guys want a copy of this planner, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below, and you can download this for free. You print a bunch of these off, You could do it back to back, and if you print 30 of them off, then you got a monthly planner there, and you could plan your entire month ahead of schedule. And you've got these nice little memory joggers here to help you along the way. And I definitely recommend doing something like this. All right, number 2, education. You've taken care of your mindset, you've gotten the day going, you've got some good positive vibes, you're staying away from social media. Education is something that I like to focus on. It's usually an aspect of my life where I don't feel like I'm where I should be. And right now, I've been spending a lot of time on my financial IQ. I've been, growing my net worth really, really fast over the last 12 months. And there's a reason for that, is because I am educating myself on my financial IQ. And for you, that might look like looking at a YouTube video or listening to an audiobook. For me, it's often going to be reading a book in silence, at home. Marie-Pierre, my girlfriend, is usually sleeping at that time, so I'm focused. I'm giving myself about 30 minutes to read on any topic that I find myself struggling with. If you're new to the real estate industry, maybe you want to watch some trainers, give coaching videos online. Obviously, my channel has a lot of good stuff on it. I'm biased. If you enjoy this video, there's a good chance you might like other of my videos, and spend time on that. But give yourself about 30 minutes for education. Number 3, your body. Right, your body is so important when it comes to your energy level, the way you're going to be able to push through later in the day, have the energy. So for me, I like to get to the gym. I like to get to the gym early. So if everything is open, and I know the last year we've had different months where stuff wasn't open, I hope in your area that you can actually get to the gym. Or if it's not the gym, maybe do some type of workout at home, head out for a run, anything. For myself, this morning I was at the gym at 6 a.m. It's common for me. If I can, manage to have a day where I've got not much going on in the morning, I prefer to get to the gym around 8:15. But on a busy day like today, I had this recording here planned months and months ahead, right? So I knew I need to get to the gym early. So I went this morning at 6, and guess what? There's no excuses for me now to say I can't go to the gym, because I've already been. And in real estate, it's very, very difficult for you to have stuff that's considered elective in the middle of your day, because you know that you're going to have a buyer or a seller that's going to be reaching out to you and say, hey, I want you to write up an offer tonight, or I want you to come over for a home evaluation. And let's say you've got the gym in your schedule for 3:30 p.m. and then an opportunity to go make some money shows up. A lot of you will probably say, I'll get to the gym later. I'm going to go make some money. And there's nothing wrong with that, but why not get the best of all worlds, best of both worlds? Get to taking care of your health early in the morning, and then later in the day, you just don't have to worry about anything else getting in the way. And also business, you need to focus on your business goals. Here in the daily planner, I've got a bunch of different activities here that you could focus on. And what you do is you look at these activities and you're like, okay, what am I going to be spending time on today? And you don't need to book these in, for early in the morning, but look at this list in the morning and plan out throughout the day when you're going to be working on these activities. We've got activities here like lead generation, lead follow-up, learning new skills, maybe going to a webinar online to learn some new skills, maybe going to your brokerage and learning some new skills from your colleagues at the office. Negotiations, you can't really put that in unless you're going back and forth. Going to an appointment, obviously you can put that in. If you've got a CMA later that evening, put that in your calendar right away. I've got time for myself here. It's not true that I work every day. Every Sunday, I like to take the day off. And, that's time for myself. It's time off in my schedule. And I'm encouraging you guys to obviously take some time off also. What else am I looking at for business here? Well, we've got the top prospects I need to connect with. it's it's funny what happens when you actually write stuff down at the beginning of the day. It makes it a lot less unlikely that you won't follow up with these people. If you've got a few prospects that have been reaching out to you over the past few days, and you think about it in the morning when your mind is clear, okay, I need to follow up with John Smith and this other prospect. You write it down, and then you've got this memory jogger throughout the day to remind you that you need to follow up with these people. What yearly goal am I focusing on today is another memory jogger that I have here in the daily planner. And that's important because it's sort of like an accountability partner light, this planner. It really, it forces you to write down what your yearly goal was for this year. Write it down, and the following question is a tough one. Are my efforts enough to reach this goal? Well, you got to answer the question, and I hope that you answer it honestly. Have the actions that I've been taking on a daily basis been enough to reach this goal? And if the answer is no, then you're sitting here early in the morning and you've got the day ahead of you. Okay, well, no, I haven't been really doing what is necessary to achieve this goal. So I've got the day ahead of me here, and I can plan in my entire day. What am I going to put in the schedule? What am I going to put in the schedule this afternoon to make it so that I achieve this goal, right? And I think that's a superpower. If you can get your schedule in order, you can have your mornings not perfect, but very, very good. It'll be sort of a superpower. And then at the end of the day, I know we're talking about the morning routine, but you've got a bunch of memory joggers here of what the evening wrap up should be like. And I can't say I do this every evening, but on the nights that I do, I go to bed with a clear mind. I'm getting excited talking about it because I'm like, I'm going to do this again tonight, right? Because on the nights that I do it, I obviously feel a lot better. And what did I enjoy today? Just take note of what you really enjoyed that day. Did you enjoy working with a prospect? Did you enjoy working with a specific mortgage broker, right? What did you enjoy? Be aware of it so that you can do some more of that stuff down the road. What did I learn today? Obviously, if you catalog what you've learned that's interesting, there's a better chance of it sticking. I could have made today even better if, and I've answered this question honestly a lot of times, and sometimes I just did not get to the gym, and I felt a bit groggy in the afternoon. Well, write it down. I could have had a better day if I would have taken care of my health. I could have had a better day if I would have eaten better. And that way you're sort of reminding yourself, well, what can I do in order to have a more successful, a more productive day? What needs to happen tomorrow? Start thinking about tomorrow. Start thinking about what needs to happen for you to have an even more productive day. And what excites me about tomorrow, are you doing anything cool tomorrow? Are you doing anything fun? And just writing these things down will clear up so much space in your head. When you go to bed, you'll actually, you won't have to worry about all this stuff because you've actually written it down. And if you can use this planner or anything like it, right? You could build your own, obviously, but I'm offering this 2-page here to you for free. You can download it in the link below. If you can use something like this, you'll definitely feel a lot better about your day. So the 4 things that you need to take care of: your mindset, your education, your body, and your business. If you can take care of all those things even before the majority of the world is up, you tell me how you could possibly lose. You've got an advantage over 90%. I don't know, I'm just throwing out a number out there. I know a lot of people have a tendency to sleep in, but if you're attacking the day before the majority of people are up, that's going to be just great for you. So by all means, download the free copy of my planner and start using it. All right, guys, so you have it. Those are the 4 pillars to building a great morning for yourself. 4 pillars are working on your mindset, obviously, working on education, anything that you feel that you need to learn more about, working on your body and your health, going to the gym, eating well, and also working on your business goals, any targets that you want to hit, and stuff like that. And the bonus tip that I have for you is try to stay away from social media, especially in the first few hours when you're getting the day going. That's really going to do a lot of heavy lifting for you. So there you have it. If you're enjoying these videos, please leave a like. Also, comment in the section down below. It's going to help other realtors that are starting out in the industry find the channel, and you guys can all grow together. We're building a really nice community around this channel. Let me know what your biggest takeaway from today's video was, and if there's anything that you do in your morning routine that you find, has given you the upper hand or given you an advantage. Okay, that'll be all for today. I will see you guys next week with some more tips and a new video. I'll see you then. Ciao.